So I created the one gold merchant okay, to create the one. So what done? Yeah.
So you want image to be displayed here?
Yeah, in the catalog page and inside the model configuration also.
Mhm. Okay.
In the catalog page, in the home page, we styles and design, right? I added the image, but it is not populating here. So whether we have to make any CSS style changes for that one or not, I'm not
Let
sure
me
that
see.
one. Yeah,
So this image is not coming there, right?
yeah,
Actually, for few demo instances also, it may not be
it won't
supported.
show.
So let me see.
Actually, I am also initially thought like that, but in another product on which the
Mhm.
laptop mobiles, it's viewing. So
Let's see.
that's why
There is no specific changes that we are supposed to do, but why it is not coming? Mhm. Let's see any other thing.
laptop SS. No, I think I've seen some
Supremo Fitness we have, Supremo
super.
Insurance.
Yeah.
Let's try to put something here and see. Okay, whether it is coming or not. This one, though it doesn't have image, it is coming there. Okay, I think
We'll draw it here. Huh?
hmm, here in this image, like at the model level, they have added the image. So let's do the same thing.
Okay.
The right and stuff. Where is your PRC? Hmm. You are not able to see this, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whether we have to make the self true.
No, no, no. Okay. I'll check and get back to you by tomorrow. Okay. That's not.
Okay.
Yes.
Catalog.
Yes. Okay.
And the second thing, if you
Here
see,
we can have images. That I'm sure. Let's
yeah,
see. All the type. Okay.
not here, Mohan. In the page, you are selecting this image in the option, right? I want this in the left side, beside the options, beside the attributes, which means
Here,
that if
no. Here, no.
in the page, whether it is in the left side or right side, in the layout, in the configuration layout, not based upon the configuration attributes. You got my
Okay.
point.
Got it. So you see here, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. You want to show it as an image, right?
No, no,
Hmm.
not that. Like
Hmm.
in the model configuration, I want to display show some display image.
Okay, here the moment you
Yes, in
pick
the
up white
configuration,
gold, it should show something, right?
not exactly. Default it will visible also not a problem.
Okay,
So
got it.
usually we in case if you go to the model like in the Amazon, if you go into the buy the mobile,
Hmm.
it display in the it shows the display, right, how the mobile it is like that.
Yeah. Okay. 1 second. Let me note down. Okay. The action point for tomorrow. I'll explain. Because we have only one item left, that is recommended item rules as a basic configuration thing. So let us
Yeah,
complete that.
yeah, we can complete that one. This is the only doubts I have.
1 second. Let me
So in the
check.
recommendation rule, I have one more doubt.
How to display images
In the catalog and the
in
configuration.
the home page.
Yeah.
First question. Uh, to display image dynamically based on selection.
Dynamically or static also not a problem.
Based on
Just
selection in the
mm.
config page. Next, what is the rule? What is the other thing?
So in the recommendation rule, can come to make configuration. So here, if user select configuration page
Okay, sorry.
in yeah.
Hmm.
So here, when user selected the uh, gemstone, okay, it's showing the recommendation call enter the grams between 75 to hundreds. Okay,
Hmm.
so this is the one recommendation that I written in the my
Hmm.
construct in
Hmm.
the recommendation of this model. So what my doubt is, in case if user select the pair on the same rule, can we change the context of 75 to 100 grams from 100 to 200 grams on the same rule?
Yeah, okay. Got your point. Let me explain
Yeah.
with an example. In such case, what we are going to do is, yeah, see,
So I in the simple conditions I put it whether either this one or that one, but whether we can rechange the context also for that recommendation.
I got your point. You want the gram suggestions to be dynamic instead of
Yeah,
like here, what you did when user selects this gemstone,
yeah,
you want this value to be populated. But
yes,
whereas there are like if you have multiple things, uh, then you can't write multiple rules. That is what you are asking,
yes,
right?
yes,
Okay. So what we shall do is we shall modify this. Uh, for Kundan, we shall put 25 to 50. For
yeah,
Pearl, 50 to 75, and gemstone. Okay.
yeah.
What we are going to do is we will make this true, and then we will come as define BML function. Okay.
Oh, okay.
This is where that
Okay, BML function I have. So in case if we make anything between the conditions.
yes, we'll have to deploy the BML function. There is no other like single pickup drag and drop kind of rule. Or
Okay,
what you can do is you can create a table lookup.
okay,
Okay, so basically for the moment you select the rule, this particular table lookup and all, once we are done with the basic configuration, no, then I will explain. That's why I'm
okay,
not explaining because
okay.
that is
I
going to
got
be.
it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're not touching the BML function right now to understand the basic
Yes,
rules.
yes,
So,
yes,
what my doubt is in case if we make like how we set the text right, whether we
yeah,
can make it in a simple condition. That's it.
yes, yes. Okay. So now we shall see what we have covered so far. We have covered the basic attributes. So in the attributes, what we did is like we have just seen what are the basic types: text field, boolean, menu. and in the menu also we have two, single select menu and dynamic select menu, and I've asked you all to practice.
Yeah.
So and with respect to this, there are two things which I have parked for later, that is config array set, and other is single select pick list
Self list.
and HTML. These three things I am going to explain you with an example clearly. So for
Okay.
now we shall complete the base, like we shall see the other rule which we have left is recommended items rule.
Right.
Once the recommended items rule is done, what I'm going to do, I'll start the basic BML. Okay, we shall cover it in one or two classes, and then once the basic BML is done, again I'll come back to show how we are going to like use the BML functions for our config. So with
Okay.
respect to, while doing that, I'll cover the config array set, HTML, and single select pick list. Once that is done, then I will go to the table based lookup rules. Okay, and also the bomb. Okay, because unless and until you get some clarity on how we what recommended items is, it, bomb mapping doesn't give any result if you learn
Okay.
about it also. Okay,
Okay.
now let's go to the recommended items rule. Basically, recommended items rule is nothing but you have come here and you are going to make the selection. The moment you make selection, you want some item to be displayed, so item number to be displayed. Suppose if you purchase any laptop or TV or bike for that matter, if you carefully observe on the billing statement or the quotation that they are going to give, they are going to give with some codes like
Yes.
this is engine 150cc. So that one engine 150cc is a label name, whereas variable name of that particular product would be something else in terms of company's understanding. So
Yeah.
that company's understanding is nothing but part number. We call in terms of CPQ anything. If you again, I'm going to take the example of laptop. If for us, like a normal user, laptop is going to be laptop and the mouse, keyboard, and the adapter, like speakers and all. But in terms of manufacturing industry, laptop will be given one series. Laptop, suppose this is manufactured in 2025, 2025, and in the month of October. So it will be like to 2025 OCT and some running series. Like what is the
Yeah.
number of the like what is the running serial of the laptop which is getting manufactured. So
Okay.
that thing we call it as a part. So here, so far what we have seen, how we can create a layout and put the options and make the make the option selectable and accordingly show the parts. So that parts thing is like we can achieve it through recommended items rule, similar to hiding attributes, constraint, and recommendation rule. Recommended items rule is one more rule. Okay, so what
Okay.
we can do is we can click on add, and we will land into the rule page. Here also same thing, simple condition, advanced condition, always true. These two blocks, name, variable name, and status, and the condition type, these two blocks are common for any kind of rule. Now what
Okay.
we are going to see is, first of all, to recommend any item, you will have to create one part. Okay, so where do we create parts? In the product section, you have
Parts.
items. Usually that can be items or parts. That field customization we can make it the naming convention. I'm going to create a new item. So 100 grams waist belt. I'm just putting this. Okay, other things are not required. All the other things are part custom fields. Okay,
Okay.
if you want to use specific fields in the decision making or in the logic, you can use all the other fields. For now I'm just making this
Okay.
underground waist belt. I'm clicking going to click on add. Recommended item rule. when user selects what that is as an option. I'll just put design type as well.
Uh, yeah.
I'm just putting as design type equals empty. Then what we are going to do, so here we also have an advanced version. Okay. So advanced version is like item tilde quantity. This identifier we call it as the delimiter we call it as tilde. Item
Yeah.
tilde quantity tilde comment tilde price. Okay. And if you have multiple items to be recommended, we are going to use this. And here also we have table lookup. That thing also we shall see. And there is one checkbox mandatory. I'll show why. What it if we check it out, what happens. If we don't check it out, what happens. We shall see in a while. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just putting here for simple condition 100 grams. We shall deploy. Here you can see gold. What done? Okay, let's see whether it is triggering or not. Okay, let me give some. I've just given some price. So here it is getting recommended, but it is not showing the part number. Let's see. Detail description, we don't have quantity. Quantity also is not showing up. Let me see in another home page whether it is
Okay.
working. Okay, let's see why it is not working. Custom template. Basically, this particular recommended item space. Okay, if you
Yeah.
want to, sorry, here it is coming.
Okay. In the below, it's showing. Yeah.
Sorry, that is what. Ah, since we have not checked the mandatory item, right? Mandatory checkbox. So here we can either go with this recommendation or not. But if you make this, hmm. Anyway, I have opened this thing, right? So I'll show this one as well. This page, this recommended parts, here it is showing the 4 fields. No, if you want to customize them, what you can do is, here in the page templates,
Okay.
you can go to the template for the recommended items page.
Okay.
These are always hidden. Okay, so here I'm just now making the part number, and what I'm going to do is just create the label, the part number as PN.
So in the page template, you are creating the style for the recommendation item, right?
Here, see, this is coming down below. There is one tab, right? One block which is showing up the recommended parts. If you
Okay.
want to show more items, like, see, you have multiple custom fields on part level, right? You are
Yeah.
not going to display all those, but you want
Okay.
to display something specifically to the user based on his requirement, then the correction has to happen here.
Okay.
So use legacy template. See here. Choose this template if you want to display recommended item name, description, price, quantity, and comments. If you
Okay.
want to customize this, then you would go for this.
Okay. So for the recommended items, this one. So we have the same layer design for each and every row.
No, no. This is common across the CPQ instance.
Okay. It will apply. Okay.
But only thing you can do is you can hide away permissions if you want to do something.
Okay.
What are the fields that you want to hide for a specific group of people? You can do it.
Yeah.
Let's go back and see whether it is applied or
I'm
not.
Mohan, I'm asking. So this template is related to the recommended items, right? So like that, we have the configuration template, constant template, hidden template, like that in the page.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but usually we don't go for all those things. Okay,
Okay.
uh, just because if you touch something and if you are not uh, clear about what we are going to do, that is going to affect the entire instance.
Okay.
Okay, someone has added some default templates and all, but I'm not sure because I have never used any kind of these templates, only with respect to this recommended items rule, because based on each user we'll have certain things.
Okay.
See here, now it has come.
Yeah.
Part number, price, PN, I have made it as PN, description, quantity, okay, price, and the summation happens automatically. We don't need to. put. Now I'll make the recommended item rule as mandatory.
So that's template selection. It will be applying the all the all
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 the yes, yes,
all in the instance globally, right?
yes, yes.
Okay.
Now I'm going to make this as see. Now the mandatory parts. It has become mandatory part. Okay.
Okay.
You can't escape the selection. If you don't make it mandatory, you can escape the selection. And if you don't want to go with the recommended item, and you don't want, suppose, see, you have gone like, there is a scenario, like, let me explain with the example that you have taken. PRC gold, you want Vardhanam, okay, bangles, and like pairing earrings, okay.
Okay.
First time you have come and you have like ordered only like Vardhanam, and then second time you want to go for like, once your thought process is, once I receive the item and I'll see, and then accordingly I'll pair up. Then
Okay.
second time you have come and you don't want that item which is already with you, then what you would do? So in such scenarios, we will be using, like, if you're ordering for spare items or anything, or any accessories or any other like, see again, with respect to the example in Amazon, if you buy any vacuum cleaner, it will also show you some like brushes, extra brushes or covers, anything, no?
Yeah.
So do such things. If the user wants to go with the recommendation, then user would opt for it, else user would stop. So
Okay.
similar to such recommendations, we will be using the recommended items rule. Okay, is it clear?
Yeah.
So okay, so this is with respect to the recommended items rule.
So
I
just
know
now
I
you
have,
created the recommended item without selections, right?
yes,
Yeah.
without mandatory, like, including the mandatory checkbox, like, meaning, here the mandatory checkbox I have selected.
Will it throw any error in the configuration selections?
No, why?
No. Okay. So that mandatory should be visible even if user selected or not, right?
Mm.
Got
Yes.
it.
So, to answer your question, if it is going to have any error or not, in which cases it will throw error also. If the part is removed, then there is going to be an error. Okay.
Where the error is property.
You observed it?
No.
The part I have removed from the parts
Can you
database.
can you scroll? Yeah, now I got the. Okay, I have the.
So even like in recommended items rule or in the advanced form of recommended item, that is bomb mapping, any case, if you are removing any part or making any changes to that part, then the recommended items or the bomb mapping gets affected.
Okay.
Let me add it back.
Mohan, I have one doubt. So
Mm,
if it is mandatory, if whether user is selected or not, it will populate based
mm.
upon the mandatory selection. In case if user is not, it is populating with recommended. In case he can access to delete that one or not.
Yes. Let me create one more rule. Okay.
Yeah.
This is mandatory, and I will create one. Let me create one more part. 50, okay, 60 grams or
His user can delete it directly in the configuration page, or he have to delete in the once it is
no, no,
reached to.
user can delete it in config page also. The
Okay.
recommended items role to pick up uh, uh, okay. Simple condition. Simple condition. I'm just putting up design type equal to simple. Just put one. Now let me deploy. See, there in the second recommendation rule, I did not choose mandatory parts. I have not checked it.
Yeah.
Now what is happening? It is showing one mandatory part and recommended part. If you don't want to go with this selection, then this doesn't get involved. See, only it is showing up 400. If I
Okay.
pick up
Only
this,
deselect that radio.
uh,
Check that. Okay, got it.
let me add. Let's try to add it to some. If I don't pick up this
Yeah.
400, I'm just trying to create a transaction. Okay. Could not find the deployed version. Let's try it tomorrow. Uh, but you got the difference, right? How we can make it mandatory and how we cannot, how we can make it recommended.
Yeah, got it.
So I'm pausing here, Ram, because I have a hard stop at 9:45.
Sure.
So okay, so you can practice this recommended items route. So whatever the questions you have asked me, I'm going to answer you tomorrow. We'll try to
Sure.
answer tomorrow.